Jeanty. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Riley Moss, the corner is there to end it. Second down and 8. They'll go again with Jeanty. And he will get into the end zone. Ashton Jeanty. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about, and they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Makes the score Raiders 14, Broncos 6.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Open man downfield. That's Ingram. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big-time play for the Broncos. 42 yards.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. Back to throw is Nix. They set up the screen for Dobbins. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up first and goal. The Broncos going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Dobbins, and he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
Brings up second and goal at the Raiders.
He'll get up and spike it, and let's check the clock. Maybe time for 2 plays here before the end of the half. Third and goal. At length of the football. Decision time coming up. It's fourth down.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1 yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal. But right now, they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Nick's going to throw for it. And this will pay off. It is caught. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Broncos. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understanding here before the half, we don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and he foregoes the field goal try. They take a shot in the end zone, and they come away with a touchdown.
Well, how about this? They're going to go for the 2 here, try to get to the locker room with this thing tied up.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he gets into the end zone. A perfect finish to this half. They get the touchdown on the final play and top it off with a 2-point conversion. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. A return now from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Off the play fake. Smith. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. Run out of the gun for Genty. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. And Zach Allen there on the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
3rd and 7. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. Keno gonna throw for it. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off, and it's a turnover on downs. Play action now. It's Nix. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
2nd and 10. He'll give it to Dobbins. Open space inside the 10. And he's in! Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown, Denver.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Gentry. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
He'll take this one up close to the 1st down marker. They spot it where the slide begins. That's a pickup of about 9.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Off the play fake, it's Smith. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 45 yards. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. On the bootleg, it's Smith. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Vegas. The game-tying touchdown here in the 4th quarter and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score. But they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this fourth quarter lead.
Now Carlson to add the extra point. The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, here's Mims. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
A first down throw for Nix. That's caught left side by Ingram. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to be close to another first down as he's forced out just shy of the marker.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. He connects with Mims. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Now, a big third down. The RPO, that one is complete. And it looks like he's going to have enough indeed, the referee to signal. It is a first down.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
Moving outside the pocket. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with 28 seconds to go in the game.
Come on, guys. Let's make a play here.
Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on 4th and long. On 4th down, here's Nix. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Once again, it's Genty. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
It's 2nd and 8.
So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. They knew this would be a dogfight away from home, and they were right. They come away with a hard-fought victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
Poses.